Oh, I have one good question.
Yes.
So in high school, in England, it is very common for everyone to like have a boyfriend and have a girlfriend, and like everyone starts dating, and it's very like PDA, like public display of affection. Like everyone's kissing in school and people are making out everywhere. Yeah, like in classrooms, on breaks, like it's very like handsy. I take it that's not the case in Japan.
No! Do they kiss in school, like during the lunchtime or breaks? I cannot imagine! One of the culture shock that I got when I came here in England is people kiss each other on the street.
Yeah.
We never saw one in Japan.
Really? Never?
Never!
And then you come here and it's like, wow!
When I was on a tube, a couple were hugging and kissing each other, and I feel so awkward.
So uncomfortable, like, oh no. I think especially like in public here, if you see someone like heavily like making out, that's still a bit like, oh, like get a room, like but holding hands or like kissing, like to say goodbye or like anything like that, like that's very normal. So are there school rules in terms of physical affection, or are there not even rules because people don't do it?
I think there must be some rules about this. I don't know.
Because we have them. Like in school, we have rules that are in England they call it heavy petting, which is like touching. So you're not really allowed. Like if you were in the school lunch and you were in outside and you were like heavily making out with your boyfriend, if a teacher saw you, they'd tell you to like break it up. You wouldn't get in trouble, you wouldn't get suspended or like get put in detention, but they'd be like, stop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In Japan, to get a boyfriend or girlfriend, we say I love you. How about here?
Would you say like 愛してる or would you say like 好きだよ?
Oh!
Like because those two they're two different things in my head.
Oh, wow. So surprised you know these words. Yes. Teenager tend to say, in my opinion, I don't know the truth, but probably 大好き?
Okay.
Or 好きです. 好きです is more popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here it would it depends how old you are. If you're younger, it would probably just be you'd start hanging out as friends amongst friends.
Yeah.
And then you would tell them that you like them. You wouldn't say I love you. It'd be like I like you.
Oh!
Like I like you. But as you grow up, like as a teenager more towards the end of school, something would just happen. Like there wouldn't necessarily be a conversation.
Okay.
You would just be hanging out and then one of you would make a move and you'd kiss. And then it would be like, oh my god. And then you'd be like, will you be my boyfriend or girlfriend? And then they'd be like, yes. And then you're together. But then it takes a long time before anyone says I love you, usually. Like you'd be dating for a long time. Like my ex-boyfriend and we were together for 6 months before we said I love you. Yeah. But you wouldn't in high school go up to someone and be like, I love you.
Oh.
Depending on the person, but I don't think it's very common.